Hello, this is Wendy Wagner with the Chugach National Forest Avalanche Center, and I am up here on Magnum Ridge. 2 days ago, on March 2nd in the afternoon, while people were out recreating, a large cornice naturally broke off. The light isn't great, but hopefully you can see it there. Maybe 50 feet wide and 10 plus feet deep at the deepest. Anyhow, that's a lot of weight. When it landed, it pulled out a slab of snow right on these rocks, and that did pull out on the October facets. However, looking at pictures prior, that was a fairly shallow snowpack, and it was right under the impact of the cornice, and I didn't see any areas where it actually propagated in the October facets, so that's a good sign. Where it did propagate a little bit was in the storm snow. This cornice was triggered 2 days after by the sun, 2 days after we had over 3 feet of snow in 3 days. And so these flanks here, I'm gonna focus in. It did pull out storm snow that hadn't quite bonded yet. So that's a good sign. There's some crust lower down in those old October facets, but nothing. This large backcountry bomb didn't seem to trigger anything or propagate out on those any buried weaknesses. It was all storm snow instabilities. And there's another flank down here that I'm right next to. It's a little bit hard to see. And then below is the debris. And the debris ran all the way to the valley bottom with some big chunks of cornices. So anyhow, on the flank here, I dug a snow pit to test that storm snow and see if I could get anything to fail, and I could not. I banged on it as hard as I could, well past the typical 30 taps, and I finally got it to break at the bottom of the storm snow where it is a little lower density, 4-finger hardness under 1 finger, and it did not propagate. So that's a good sign for future. Things look to be stabilizing.